What's going on, guys? Going to make a quick little video on Amazon. So currently I'm watching the intraday price action. It's 8:45 in the morning here, Pacific Standard Time. So nice little bounce off of the bottom. Kind of want to discuss a few things when it comes to technical analysis and kind of see how you can navigate the markets and make some money even in a choppy range bound market. So if we kind of look at what's going on from today's price action, we had a very nice dip off the open. So if you were lucky to catch the opening scalp kind of down a little bit, congratulations. But to all of you guys who like to wait for a little bit more confirmation, maybe trading off the open is not really your style. Here's one thing that I do like to kind of trade as far as setups. So what I like to do is go ahead and look at those pre-market lows. So if we kind of look at this low wick here on the pre-market lows, that price is 85.61. As soon as we broke that off the opening 5-minute candle, we went down to a price of 84.87. So you're looking at 30 to 50 cents depending on where exactly you got in. If you wanted to wait for this candle to kind of close, you will also see this little red indicator arrow here showing that we did get a close below the 20 SMA. I like to tell the guys in my community, this is also another setup that I like to trade day in and day out, whether it's long or short. What we do is we wait for this 5-minute candle to close, and then we need the preceding candle to kind of take out that low if we're going short, or take out the high if we're going long. We did confirm that at 6:35 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. 84.85 was your entry. That did drop down to a price of 84.21. You can see here we did get a little bit of a 10-minute bounce, but which is fine. If we kind of look at our breakdown spot and look at to where we bounced at, we did get rejected here. We also never reclaimed the 20-period moving average, which is fine. We would stay in this trade, and then we got that nice low of day flush to around 83.43. So if you kind of look at that price from 84.80 to 83.43, you got about $1.20 worth of room there in just about a matter of 35 minutes. So fantastic trade. Now, how do you know to sell down here? Well, if you see this blue line here and this blue line here and this blue line here, these are what's called linear regression channel 50s. So these are just channel lines. They kind of help me guide and know and understand where I'm at in the overall channel. You can see when that initial 5-minute candle broke to the downside, we got the flush, and where did we go? Right to the next demand zone. When we came down to this demand zone, we broke it. However, we could not close and confirm to go any lower, and then the stock kind of backtracked and went back up. Heck of a move coming from the bottom here. Now, sometimes I also like to bounce stocks or short stocks when they run into supply, lose it and reclaim it, or if they run into demand, lose it and reclaim it. Wish I would have seen Amazon when I did, but just to kind of give you a quick example, as soon as you lose this area here and you see the next following candle, or maybe the preceding candle after that, within at least 1 to 2 candles, if you see us lose a level of demand and then quickly bulls buy it back up, you can have an easy low risk trade setup that you can kind of take advantage of. And what that means is just go ahead and put your stop loss at the low of day or the high of day, depending on which side you're playing, and you can go ahead and play the bounce. So in this case here, we would have bounced it on the reclaim of this bottom channel line here. We would have set our stop loss at 83.37. We would have gotten in on the close or close to the close of this candle here, close to 83.81. That's a very low risk trade. And essentially, as long as we don't lose low a day, you want to ride this out and take profits along the way. The next setup that we did get was the close back over the 20-period moving average, which was at 7:45 a.m. and it went from a price of 84.81 all the way up to a price of 85.31. So that's a 90-cent move in a matter of 30 minutes. Now, depending on what type of trader you are, there's the trader that is still in this trade because we did not lose our reason why candles low. So if our reason why we're taking this trade is this candle here at 7:45 a.m. because we got our reconfirmation over that 20-period moving average, then your stop loss would have been at the low of that candle at 84.55, and you're just going to ride this out until you take profits where you see fit, as long as we do not close below that reason why candle. Or you would have broke even on this trade because we got this close under the 20 period moving average. But here's where you kind of have to navigate the markets in your own way. Even though that technically based on this setup here, if you were holding and did not scale or take any profits, you would have been stopped out here at 8:20 a.m. Personally, 8-9 times out of 10, I would have continued to give it one more candle to see if we were going to break down any lower. Only reason being is because once we lost this 20 period moving average, the preceding candle never took out the lows and started to build below. So as long as we don't take out those lows and start to build below, you have to just sit here through this back test. This is also another area of opportunity where you could have scalped off the bounce of, rising support here. You have the 10 and 20 day moving average. This is a new setup here you can take, and then you can also take this reconfirmation of the 20 here at a price of 85.21, and we're currently sitting at a price of $86. So another 80-cent move there. Amazon had provided 3 to 4 different trade setups today. Each and every single one of them kind of worked, all depending on your style of trading. Now, if we kind of look at where we're at, we have FOMC coming up here just in a few hours. We have a level of supply that we're kind of getting rejected at, kind of building this bull flag here. Now, if we can break this supply zone here of around $86.10, we've got the upper Bollinger Band sitting at 86.32, and over that 86.76 is the top channel here of this linear regression. Our pre-market high is sitting at $87. So if the market really wants to get going, we're going to need to break and close over $86.76. You need that following candle to kind of open up and confirm that. You're looking at $87 as your first supply zone. And if we can get over that kind of pre-market high, we've got a lot of room to run. If we kind of just look at the 1 hour chart here and kind of see what we're looking at, you can see multiple tops here at that $87 area here. Yesterday we had this big nasty wick here off the open where we kind of sold off the open, and then we have pre-market highs which kind of stopped here. So if we start to reclaim this 10-day moving average on the 1 hour time frame, Amazon has a lot of room to run. It's got at least $1 worth of room that we can kind of move up very, very quickly, in any close over $87 on Amazon to finish out the week could actually start to stretch and move a little bit more. If I kind of just look at the daily chart here, you can see where we're getting rejected on the daily time frames. Yesterday stopped right here at the 20-day moving average. Today kind of right there testing that 20-day moving average. But over the 20-day moving average, which is a price of right now 87.15, over that we have no supply until the top channel here, and that's sitting at around 91. So that can set up and present a fantastic trade to the long side. If we close over that 20-day moving average, I am personally going to put some risk on the table and go ahead and use that 20-day moving average as my stop and my guide. As long as we stay over that, I'm going to continue to ride the trade, but we've got room into that $91, $92 area. Hope this video helps. If you guys would like to trade with me, make sure to join evolutiontraders.com, become a lifetime member, join the Discord that's down in the description box below. You'll see the link, and I will catch you guys all in the next video. Also, make sure to subscribe and like this video. It really helps to push my video out to more viewers. The more likes that I get, the more engagement that I get. So go ahead and feel free to ask any questions or leave any thoughts on the video technical analysis or Amazon or anything that you're trading in particular. I'll try to get back to you guys. If you guys have a personal question, whether in regards to your own personal trading, send me a message on Discord and I'll get back to you guys. I'll see you guys all in the next one.